What's up? It's your boy Brisks, and today I'm talking to you about one of the greatest days of the year, the start of the NFL season. The NFL is one of the greatest entertainments of all time, and I'm here to tell y'all my predictions. I'm gonna tell y'all my top five teams, and then I'm gonna show y'all my fantasy team too, because I'm big into the fantasy football world. So we talking about the NFL this year, and I'm gonna tell y'all my top five. Number five, Green Bay. Green Bay is my number five because they got a young squad. They got a good team as well. They got a good coach. They got a good team, and I think they are the youngest team in the NFL. So Green Bay is my number five as far as the teams that I think could win the Super Bowl. Then we're gonna go to number four with smooth Joe Burrows from the Cincinnati Bengals. They got a squad, to be honest with you. Joe Burrows is cool, calm, and collective. He got some dope wide receivers, and they got running back by committee because they used to have Joe Mixon, but I think he gone now. So they got running back by committee. They got a fairly good team. They got a good O line as well. So the O line is what can keep the quarterback up. If the quarterback is up, running around, making things happen, it's gonna be a good squad. And Joe Burrows is solid. To me, that's how I determine what team is gonna be good for the most part. The quarterback. The quarterback good and the O-line play is good and they got a solid defense, they got a very good chance. And Cincinnati offense is fire and their defense is dope. So they got a good chance. That's my number four team. My number three team is the Baltimore Ravens. Again, with the quarterback, Lamar Jackson fired. And with the Baltimore Ravens, they just got a good organization overall. They got a good head coach. They got a good system. So I think Lamar Jackson got a really good chance this year to make some stuff happen. And I know they come up short in the playoffs a lot, but they are my third best team in the NFL in 2024 before the season even starts. Now, the Rams, as you can't tell, my favorite team. That's my squad. They got Matthew Stafford, who's certified baller, already won a Super Bowl. And we got both our wide receivers coming back super healthy. Like Puka was out here crushing folks last year. A couple years before that, Cooper Kupp jumped on the scene. Now both of them both healthy. And we got Williams on the running back scene. Offensive line is decent. And then I know we lost Aaron Donald. I understand we lost Aaron Donald. But the Rams' first five picks this year was defense. And the Rams are super solid at drafting. So I think the Rams is going to be up there and got a great chance to win the Super Bowl. And I think they're the second best team in the NFL right now before the season starts. But the number one team, I believe, here for a three-peat, is the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs is, again, when it comes to the quarterback, got one of the best quarterbacks that ever played, to me, one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen. So they got Travis Kelce coming back. Travis Kelce over 30, but he's still out here killing it. He's still out here killing it. He came up where it mattered last year, and their offense is super solid. They was good enough to win the Super Bowl last year, so they got one more year under their belt, so they should be better. Their defense is pretty solid too. So I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning it all. So I'm part of this group, right? My homeboy, his family, they do this thing, this drawing every year, and if it's 16 teams playing, they have 1 through 16 in the box. They pick out, everybody pick out a number. Depending on what number you got, that's where you get to pick to determine what team you want to pick to win the Super Bowl. First year I got in it, I was like the fourth pick, and I was like, I got the Rams. Everybody laughed at me when I said I had the Rams. They laughed at me. But then the Rams came through and won the Super Bowl. Next year, I wasn't ready, and I picked who did I pick the year before? I picked Denver. That was a terrible pick. I thought Russell Wilson was going to get there, going to do something, and you know what I'm saying, didn't go well. But last year, I was the number one pick. Guess who I picked? Kansas City. That's exactly why I picked Kansas City. And next year, I was the number one pick. Guess who I picked? Kansas City again. I think Kansas City going to win again. So I'm going to go ahead and win my homeboy Little Pick'em League once again because I am in charge over there. That's why I'm just so good at picking teams before the season even starts. I can tell you going to win the Super Bowl. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs this year. So I'm a huge fantasy football fan. So this year I'm in 3 leagues, and I'm gonna show y'all these 3 leagues that I'm in. This one is on this website called RT Sports. Um, it's one of my military homeboys, his peoples out in Branson. They do this every year. And so this year I'm in this is a paid league. This is the highest paid league that I'm in right now. And there's actually 12 teams in this league, and pretty much the same people come back each year, same squads. And let me show y'all my team this year. So we had this draft about a week ago. And so my QB, Joe Burrows. I already told y'all about Joe Burrows. I'm pretty sure my boy from the Cincinnati Bengals going to be out here winning the Mets out. Rashad White, running back, Tampa Bay. Christian McCaffrey, CMC about to be out here killing folks. Stephon Diggs, he in Houston now. He should be balling out. DeAndre Hopkins for Tennessee. That was like a late round pick, one of them. George Pickens, a wide receiver from Pittsburgh. Travis Kelce. Jackson Smith. I ain't even going to try that last name right there. Sean McDermott. In this league, we got to pick head coaches. So I picked Sean McDermott because I think Buffalo going to win a decent amount of games. When you do the head coaches on this league, you get 5 points if they win, and you get negative 5 points if they lose. The kicker, I think that was my very last pick. So I just got the person who was available from Houston. I'm not big on knowing what kickers be doing. Jordan Brooks, you got to pick here. You got to pick a defensive player as well. So most times it's better to pick linebackers when you got to pick defensive people because the linebackers get in on tackles, and that's how they get points by tackling, intercepting, all that kind of stuff. But linebackers be on that action. So you got to pick a linebacker to do something there. Dallas Cowboys defense was pretty dope last year for fantasy. So I went up ahead and picked up the Dallas Cowboys defense here. Now on my bench, I got Justin Herbert, Zach Carbonet, however you say that name. He running back for Seattle. I got a running back for the Chargers. Marquise Brown, a wide receiver for Kansas City, and then Derwin James, a DB, is for the backup for the defensive position. That's one team. And then my team is always called the Downtown Defecators because I'm just shitting on folks out here when it comes to fantasy. I done won a few championships in my year. Matter of fact, a little more than a few in my year. So the kind of fantasy is one of the things I like doing. And I'm pretty cool at it. So this other team is on ESPN. This is my cousin league right here. I'm in my cousin's league. Shout out to my boy June. So here I got Aaron Rodgers. Now I picked my quarterback. I thought I was going to be able to come around and be able to get Joe Burrows here, but somebody snatched him. So I was like, dang. So I had to pick. I just went out and started getting other wide receivers or other offensive positions when Joe Burrows got taken up. And so by the time I picked my quarterback, it was in the late, kind of like later round, and Aaron Rodgers was there. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to be good this year or not. I'm assuming that he should have some kind of upset vendetta because he got hurt last year to come back and ball out. So that's what I'm hoping for. But just in case he don't, I got Tua down here chilling. I got Tua going to put up some numbers. But I got Aaron Rodgers. Again, CMC. On this league, I was the second pick. The first person picked Tariq Hill for their first pick, and I picked CMC because I think he's going to be out here killing stuff. Again, pick Rashad White. Puka from the Rams. Stephon Diggs, Evan Ingram, Debo Samuels, 49ers defense. And then again, kickers. I don't want to say kickers are insignificant, but when it comes to fantasy football, you can have some kickers that can ball out. But for the most part, I picked my kickers late. Again, I told you I got Tua as the backup quarterback. Keenan Allen on the bench as a wide receiver. Brian Robinson Jr., a running back. Dalton Schultz, a Houston tight end. Ezekiel Elliott for Dallas. Running back. He back in the fold. Tony Pollard gone, so that's why I picked up Zeke. Daryl Mooney, Atlanta, a wide receiver. I don't know much about him. And then Adam Thielen. I think Adam Thielen was my second to last pick before the kicker. And I picked him up because he with a new squad. He with Carolina. We're gonna see. I don't know about Carolina quarterback, so I don't know what he's supposed to do, but this could be a solid pick depending on what's going on. So then on one of my last leagues, this is actually my league I started. One of my uncles, he loved playing fantasy football, but the league that he used to be in, they got shut down. The old owner, whenever all stuff was going on with the NFL, They just got away from NFL. They got busy with life too, and so they had to start their league back up. So I started this league so that my uncle he could rock with it because he loved fantasy football too. And this is that's why this league I started this league. So this is a paid league as well. So Joe Burrows, my QB, is consistent thing going on there. Puka, Debo Samuels, Bryce Hall, Josh Jacobs. I got a pretty solid running back and wide receiver core right here. Tight end Evan Ingrams, running back Kenneth Walker III. Now I don't know much about him, but he was rated pretty high, and he got some good projections this year. Keenan Allen, Gus Edwards, Justin Herbert, Raiden Reed, Tyson Hill. Now Tyson Hill is kind of a backup quarterback, but he also is a tight end too. So he should get double points. So if he listed as a tight end, I got him listed as a tight end, but then James Winston get hurt, or whoever in New Orleans, quarterback down there get hurt, then he got to go in as quarterback. I'm getting quarterback points too. So I'm trying to use that and stuff like that on some fly stuff. And I got a backup tight end, Cole Kennett. And then my wide receiver, my kicker again, is a guy named from Indiana. Now I got an alert earlier saying that so many percent of folks on Yahoo dropped him. So I don't know if he got hurt or what's happening, but I'm gonna have to look at that before the games actually start to make sure that I got a kicker that's gonna be in the game. Because kickers ain't, like I said, they can go hard if they get like 10, 14 points. I've seen kickers do that before, but for the most part, you just pick up a kicker. Got this Dallas defense again. So I'm every week I'm gonna show y'all what my team doing. If we get one like I the way I think we're gonna be 1-0 by the end of this weekend. By Monday night, my fantasy team is gonna be 1-0. So that's what I got going on. Welcome to the NFL season. It's your boy Brisks. I'm out. Everybody have a great day because it's always a good day when you wake up alive.